light is bright.
Oh, where are we up at? What's
We are currently streaming on Twitch TV /Rainblade. That's Rain, Rayne, Blade.
Oh wow, I'll make sure that I tune in right now.
Make sure to watch all the ads as well. They're informative and flavorful.
You don't say.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. I next time try a little more sincerity in it. I know it's asking a lot.
Like,
it's asking a lot from this
improv.
group.
Like there was a lot of sincerity.
That was more roleplay than happens in our game half the time.
So actually, a little side note, like me and Gray were talking back and forth, and I've noticed like different types of roleplay. Like I was telling Nelly, it's like I like third person roleplay. I don't like putting myself in my character's shoes. I like saying what my character does more than actually being in my character's shoes.
That's definitely a style of it.
Yeah, but like me and Gary talk about them, like seeing you guys, it's like, it's just different.
Yeah, absolutely. Bad. And if you guys wanted to, if you preferred that style and you decided, so I'm like, oh, Xander's telling the story to the sailors. You don't have to, role play as Xander. You can just say Xander tells the best story.
Yeah, that's
yeah, we could just go off of that.
Tells the best story until you tell me the role performance. Yes. We all know what story he really told.
With advantage.
And still fail. I think I rolled a 1 and a 2. But yeah, we are live and ready to go. On Rainblade, or Twitch.tv /Rainblade.
That's RAYNE.
Why? Because I can't spell, apparently.
Yeah.
And commercial. Click.
All right. So recapping last session. Let's see. You guys are on the landing page, correct? Yes. Mm-hmm. All right. So this begins session 10, Demons in the Water. Last session, you guys set off from Zarashak, heading towards Stormhome. You've entered towards Stormhome with the Storm Sorcerer aboard his ship, the Stormhound. And, I think there's a theme, with some of this. Who has the Mark of Storm on his hand. And so Captain Rhinarian gathered the party in his personal quarters afterwards to discuss their mission, the next steps, and what everybody knows. There was a short discussion there. And afterwards, Rhinarian had a short discussion with his patron. Very short. And the crew also got enthralled by hearing stories from Xander about the party's exploits. And, not all of them. The first telling was a little rough, but he perfected it over time. And now the ship's crew not only have a great appreciation for the passengers on board, but also their captain. On the second night of travel, there was, On the second night of travel, there was some mystery about what has approached the ship, as Lila Korth and another sailor try and jump overboard after hearing some singing. Odin, who already succeeded on his save, was able to save Lila, but the other sailor did jump out into the dark open ocean. Once Captain Rye is aware of the threat, his time as captain is his experience on the water, just telling him things. It kind of informs him that this threat can be none other than harpies. And we left last episode with Rhinarian, Xander, and Zara all starting to hear the most beautiful song. And that's where we'll kick it off.
Saves. Did we make our will saves?
No, we did not. No,
we did not.
We still needed to make them.
Okay.
So let's jump over to the Stormhound. Unless anybody has anything.
The only thing, and I can do it after this, for my notes, I would like to grab a snippet of where the Stormhound Hound is currently located on the map. I've been adding images into the timeline of our days of travel as they happen, showing like our progression on the map.
Okay, man. I'm just gonna say it. Awesome fucking job, but fucking overachiever. Awesome job, overachiever.
I have nothing else to do.
All right. So this is Zarashok. You guys set off from here on 23 Olaroon, and you started 24 Olaroon here, just west of the Lantern Tower. You ended 24 Olaroon here, just next to the
Here we are.
Blood Crescent. And right now, you are here.
Okay.
Getting close to the Demon Song channel.
All right, I got it. Thank you.
All right. And all right, let's drag you guys over to the Stormhound. All right. So Rhinarian, Xander, and Zara, give me wisdom saving throws.
Alrighty.
I don't wanna. Here we go.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do. That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Rhinarian. You save. So I'm going to give you a green marker.
Okay.
Xander. It is the most beautiful song you've ever heard. And you want nothing more than to follow that song and the source of it towards the railing here at the edge of the ship. Zara?
I'm currently frozen. Hold on.
Likely excuse. The sailor needs to make one too.
I don't know. Am I
Ooh,
still
nice.
moving on my screen? Or
Yeah,
am I
it's
just
sailor.
No,
Yeah.
you should be. Oh yeah, we can see you. Sorry.
Yeah, I could see
I'm
you just
moving?
fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you
Okay.
lag
Well,
a
my
little
screen
bit.
is frozen then.
You mean your
My
character or
screen
your
is
camera?
doing nothing.
Character or camera?
Both.
We haven't seen your
everything.
character
She's
move at
sort of
all. We
frozen.
see you moving. We haven't seen your character move.
Yeah. Roll
What's
20 is just
what's
the-
frozen
Yeah.
on your screen?
everything except the
Oh.
mouse.
Okay. It looks like you might have just disconnected. Yep.
Ew,
Lost you.
people.
Yep. So, maybe, yes. Trying.
I'm
Oh.
going to reload as well.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna send her
Welcome back.
Rhinarian.
What about?
I'm gonna
What
send her.
about
Like, they're both reloading. It's like I'm gonna set her with Rhinarian until
Oh,
I
okay.
jump off the boat.
I've got it's interesting. The oh. There we go. All right. Now I see all the cool special effects.
Things work out very slowly. Oh, yes.
Any luck, Zara?
Yeah, very slowly.
Let me guess. You guys have Comcast?
Hmm?
Is it Comcast internet?
In this area is mostly charter.
Oh, charter.
In this area.
Same thing.
I have a Starlink.
Yeah. Not to be disparaging internet companies on a Twitch stream.
We're not sponsored. It's okay. We're
true.
going to be sponsored.
Speaking of sponsors, I've been playing Raid Shadow Legends.
No, no.
I hear you could do anything in that game.
That's right. I never fucking played it. But give me your money, I'll take it.
I've honestly, I've almost been curious enough to be like, all right, what even is this game? Is it actually anything?
No.
But I have yet to
succumb.
Yeah. I've even considered like, oh, let me watch a YouTube video of somebody playing the game. And I haven't even wasted my time doing that.
I've never looked into any of it either.
So Zara, how we doing?
And it should have just done the roll.
Roll.
I got nothing
Oh,
on my
yeah,
internet.
her
There it
wisdom
goes.
save.
Oh.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's a 7. Shit.
It's a 7. All right, Zara, this is the most beautiful music you've ever heard, and you want nothing more than to stand up on those stairs and just jump overboard.
Great. We waited all that time for her to fail.
Oh, the story of this entire campaign, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
sensing
thanks.
another Magnir's cave here.
So, does
Feeling the love, guys.
Fern and Zara have a third sister?
Yeah.
Nope. I remember I already
Nope.
asked. There's no other
Okay.
family.
So don't
Yeah.
fuck up. Got it.
They're all dead.
Her long lost brother Reed. All right.
She never knew she had.
All right. And also, while we're at it, since we're about to go into combat time, go ahead and give me initiative rolls for everyone.
Make sure you
Good.
click your characters.
Do not see my character token at all.
You are.
And you look in the
On-
water.
All I see is beak and water. Like, that's it.
I think
Let's see
you
this
need
ship
to
or
maybe to the
anything.
bottom right of the map.
Wait, all you see is beak and water?
Yep.
What about now?
Where the fuck is Beak
No.
even at?
I
I don't know.
don't know apparently where I am.
Way up there. Okay, I found Beak.
Oh, yeah. Can you scroll down on the map?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay. Scroll down
Wow,
and
you're
scroll
really
right.
lagging.
Oh, I see part of the ship.
All right, so I got Xander,
Hold it.
Rhinarian.
Do,
Give me one. Oh, and there's one for Odin.
do. Oh, look, there I am.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by a comedy of errors.
No, aka
Welcome.
my life.
As almost the whole party fails their wisdom saves.
Half.
That's almost enough for me. It's 2/3 of the people that are here.
But here's the big. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. But thankfully, I go first, but I don't know if that's good or not. So I don't know if I know you guys are entranced. If anything's different.
I'm smiling.
There.
That should
Did it
scare
work?
you enough
Did
to
it do
know.
I don't know.
Oh, look, there it is.
Yay!
Hey, look at that.
How long ago did you roll that?
Oh boy. I mean, like less than 4 seconds ago.
Okay,
So.
that's not terrible. Okay.
All right. And so if you have a red dot on your character, that means that you are currently charmed by a harpy that is off the starboard side of the ship. That's the right side of the ship. And you want nothing more than to follow that song and dive overboard and get within 5 feet of it. So at the end of your turn, you may repeat the wisdom saving throw. But until then, you want nothing more than to get over there. All right. This sailor here hears the alarm. That's another thing that happened last session was Rhinarian set off the alarm.
Yep.
And so this sailor here hears the alarm. Guess I should be moving my objects.
And I believe we also brought the ship to a stop.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we heard the man go overboard.
And this guy would run out here. And he is going to have to make a wisdom saving throw. Oop. And he succeeds. All right. Captain.
So I've heard the song.
You've heard the song, you've resisted the song, and knowing what harpies are, you know what the song does.
Okay. Do I know how to tell who has fallen under the song's spell? Since nobody has moved yet, would anything else be different about them?
You see people looking off to the east. Give me a perception check.
Okay. I mean, I as a player see red dots, but I as a character, hopefully no.
You see that Xander and Zara are both kind of face towards there, and not with a "oh my god, what's out there, we have to kill it" kind of notion to their body language. It's a very ooh song.
Okay.
The claw.
Since I also I'm also just trying to buy time here since Zara stepped away. Since I also know what harpies are, do I know how to snap these guys out of the trance? Does it take damage to do so? Do I have that knowledge?
Let's see. I did have you roll a.
You did have me roll I think an intelligence check before.
Yeah, and you rolled a 15, so I'm gonna go ahead and give that to you. You know that the harpy's magical melody has a wide range, and so that harpy can be anywhere out there in the darkness, beyond what any of your dark visions can see, and that as long as that harpy sings, people are going to be charmed by it. So you can take out the harpy to end the song. While charmed by the harpy, a target will basically move towards the harpy in the most direct route.
I'm not trying to metagame your monster.
No. You do know that
the plan, maybe this helps. The plan was just a shocking grasp. If I know that the damage will knock them out of the trance.
Yeah, you know that a good unarmed strike. No need to shocking grasp them.
Okay.
Just a nice punch in the face.
Oh, fantastic. So since I'm right next to Xander, then I will take my staff and just turn it over for a moment and just whack him just along the back or along the front, excuse me. So he goes and steps back towards, the middle of the ship.
All right. Let's see if you can. Let's see if you could do damage to Xander.
That's what I was also worried about. Let's see. I would probably two-hand this. I probably can't do damage to
Yeah.
Xander.
You take that staff and you just crack it across the front plate of his armor, like the chest plate.
Yeah.
And it just bounces off, and Xander's just ooh song.
All right. Well then, I'll say sorry, friend, and as a bonus action, I gotta check how many sorcery points is it for the quicken spell? Is it 2? Yeah, I'll spend 2 sorcery points and I'll lay my dragon marked hand on his chest and shocking grasp him.
All right. 17 hits you, Xander.
Heal? No, yes, it does. Well, yeah.
Could I don't know. I guess I can't really try to make it minimum power. It's just going to be damage.
Yeah. You just Xander, you take 6 lightning damage.
Okay.
And I'll say, grab Zara. She's under the trance too.
I ask him a wisdom save.
What? Ask that again.
I ask him a wisdom save.
Oh, right. Yeah, you got to make a wisdom save. It's not automatic. Yeah,
Oh.
Xander takes that shock. Xander takes that shock and is just like steps forward, though he's like twitching a little bit, just and
Fuck.
yeah, he is continuing to walk starboard.
Wisdom saves
Captain.
are definitely not my strong suit.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. They're not mine either. I have a 0.
I have a 1. So I'm negative. I have an 8 wisdom. So yeah.
Anything else, Captain?
No, I'm sorry. That's all I can do.
All right. Let's see. This sailor has already saved. And so he is going to rush this way. 5, 10, 15, 20. And he's going to run towards the ballista. This sailor has heard the call. He is going to
It's gonna be bad.
That teleporter not working?
Oh, right. It doesn't work on freaking non-player characters. Like, you have to be attached to a player character sheet or whatever. So he's going to go up here and immediately have to make a save. Ooh,
Oh god.
all right. He succeeds, and he is going to start yelling, harpies, harpies, and he's going to go ahead and well, he wouldn't fire the mangonel. What do these guys have? They have scimitars. They have light crossbows. Yeah, he's going to draw his light crossbow and look out in the darkness. The sailor here is going to run out and make a save. Man, these sailors are hitting it. That's what she said. And you know that once you, Captain, you know that once you resist the call of a harpy, that you're safe from it.
Oh, okay.
Per very strict rules, each harpy song would mean a different wisdom save. But good God, I'm not going to do that. That's that is a lot of wisdom saves. I'm going to say, yep. Once you pass the save, you're good.
Okay.
So he's going to run out and draw his scimitar. Dagrid is not figuring he's going to do much. He's going to start yelling down and getting people moving. Zara, you are so compelled to head east overboard.
Mhm.
So what do you do?
Can I make a saving throw, or does it have to be at the end of the turn?
That's at the end of the turn. So for now,
Okay.
you want nothing more than to get closer to that harpy.
Goodbye, Zara.
So go ahead and step off the ship.
Gee, thanks.
Willingly, wantingly step off the ship.
He's going to make you do it.
I'm not moving that token.
Okay. Do. Oh, that's weird.
I feel like her.
Well, she has to get up. She has to get up because she was prone. So she's like.
Right. So half of her movement. So she still has
Yep.
15 feet of movement.
Mhm. She's gonna walk up to Xander and be like, Xander, do you hear it? Do you hear the music? We should go to the music, Xander.
Mm-mm.
Oh, can't do it. You're incapacitated.
You are
Darn.
incapacitated. You can't talk or take any other actions. You just have to go overboard.
Okay, fine.
All right. Zara jumps overboard, and Thorn. You know what?
Couldn't Thorn try biting her?
Thorn. Yeah, Thorn is going to try and bite you. Does the 13 hit you? Oh, your AC is 16. So Thorn tries to bite you and can't get through the leather before you already jump overboard, and he goes with you. All right, and as you land in the water, go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw. It is still the best song you've ever heard. All right. This sailor is going to climb up the ladder to the ship's mess, and that's about as far as he can get from prone. This sailor hears Bosun Dagwood Shelgrunt calling, and he is going to run up the stairs and he's going to pop out right here and make me a saving throw. Ooh. All right. This sailor, Dagger's kicking him in the face, telling him, get out of here. And he's going to make me a saving throw. Hey, Odin.
Almost your turn, so perfect.
Yeah.
Hello.
The crew of the Stormhound is being charmed by a bunch of harpies. And that was that guy. This sailor, he needs to make a saving throw. Oh, poor fella. And he is going to walk over here and jump overboard. And then at the end of his turn, it's still overboard. So I'm going to put him over here. So you got 2 sailors overboard, Captain. Odin, you were able to grab Lila at the last minute while the other sailor did jump. You, as a Marine, you know that there are harpies, and you know that, commonly Marines would just like punch each other in the face if they were charmed by a harpy's call.
Mm-hmm.
And you are now grappling with Lila, who just wants nothing more than to get off that ship and head east.
Hmm. So I guess really the only way to try to snap her out of it is by slapping her across the head.
Yep.
All right, I'm up.
All right.
I'm a full
Right.
palm slap.
All right. Give me an unarmed strike.
What would I click for that? I'm sorry.
You could just do a D20. Just roll
D20.
me just roll me a
plus
D20
5.
and then is it
Plus-
+5?
3 strength, 2 proficiency.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So you go ahead and just try to give Lila a nice punch in the face, well, slap across the head, and she like is just so badly trying to oh, you know what? You've got her grappled. Do you have advantage on somebody when they're grappled, Xander? Do you know?
My knowledge, no.
Okay.
Why
Never mind.
is my camera not working today?
I saw you when you first jumped on.
Yeah, then I froze out.
Hit reconnect, see what happens.
I had been, and every time I do, you guys pop up, and then y'all disappear. That's off.
Mm.
Fuck
All
it.
right.
My camera today. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'll work next time.
All right, Odin. That strike was unsuccessful.
I guess I can't try to hit her again, can I?
You got multi-attack?
No.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
you
wait,
should
I got
have.
action. I technically got action shares, but I think I'll hold on to that just to be safe.
Yeah.
I'll hold here for now.
All right.
Excuse me.
This sailor is going to. He can't quite get out the doors because people are blocking him. Xander.
And I just like wave to Rhinarian, big old smile as I jump off.
You certainly can. All right, Rhinarian, you see a Xander just kind of, see you later, buddy.
I see you there. I see you at the concert.
Just as a
And-
quick question, how high up are we at the moment?
Oh, from that deck of the ship, it's probably a good like 30-foot drop to the water. Which does not count as 30 feet of movement, by the way. Like
Does
you
it
don't.
count as 30 foot of fall damage?
Nope, because it's water and not ground. So you fall off, you land in the water, and
Okay.
you're just so enthralled, Xander. Go ahead and give me a wisdom save.
think I have roughly like a 50-50 chance.
Hey.
Okay.
All right, Xander, you snap out of it in the water.
Really cold water.
Nearby, you see Zara is trying to swim out, and Thorn is literally on top of her head, just like jumping up and down, trying to get her to snap out of it.
Or drowned her. One or the other. Hard to tell.
Yeah. All right. The sailor here is going to go ahead and head up. And he can't quite make it out because the way is blocked. Torin is going to stay in the galley because he's a cook. This guy's going to head up, and he's about the same. He can't quite get out. Yep, same with that guy. All right, the sailor, he is going to, he has a swim speed of 15. So he's just gonna swim out a couple of feet. This guy is inside of the helm, little helm chamber there. He's gonna come out and make a saving throw. And finally, this sailor, he's gonna climb up as well. And that's about as far as he. All right, this sailor is going to, let's see, Rhinarian, how would you have trained your crew? Would you have trained them to jump overboard and go after the man, or would you have trained them to handle the guys who are on board?
I think first they would be trained to handle the guys on board, grab any rope nearby in order to tie them down to something to keep them from being able to go overboard. And then once the ones that are currently on board and under the spell are restrained, the rest could then go overboard. Leave them their knives, because they're probably not going to know to use the knives. They're just going to try to move.
All right.
Since
So
they're in a trance.
He's going to make an unarmed strike. It's just a flat d20.
Basically try to minimize casualties and then go for what you can.
All right. All right. So this guy, he's gonna try and punch his buddy, snap him out of it, and when he can't, he's just gonna block his way. Captain.
Okay, so I would have seen this guy now come out, right?
Yeah.
And then immediately stop and snap into the trance.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will attempt to punch him, which I think you said was a D20.
Yeah, it's a d20 plus your strength modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Well, I don't know what those pluses are, but hopefully that just hits.
Yeah, it does. All right, go ahead and roll me. What's an unarmed strike? D4? Yeah, D4. All right. You clock this guy good. And he is sufficiently clocked.
All right. So seeing that I have not sufficiently clocked him and seen. Oh,
actually, I forgot.
Oh.
It's not automatic. He's got to make a whiz save.
Okay.
And now you see him come out of it.
Okay. All right. So then, having seen my party members go overboard, I will jump in after them. Or I guess I would have come up here and then jumped in, but I don't want to be in the same space. So.
Yeah, you can jump off the corner. Rhinarian, when you hit the water, you feel something special happening. One, you feel last session your connection to your patron was kind of weak. It was not a lot was going on there. You asked the name of your patron, and he kind of pulled back a little bit. Now that you have hit water, as the icy water, because farther north you go, the colder it gets. Just as the icy water shocks your body, you feel as if your connection with your patron is stronger than ever. And go ahead and tell us how you do this part.
Yeah, so the minute my dragon marked hand hits the water, if anybody was nearby to see, you would see these tendrils come up, just encircling it and barely touching the ring. They constrict for a moment and light up the dragon mark, forcing a wind out that envelops me and allows me to breathe underwater and move 40 feet in water.
Very cool. And where do you go?
Very cool.
You've got
Well, I see Xander's
you got
okay.
about 30 feet.
I'm assuming I can look and. Well, do I need to roll anything to see that Xander is okay, or
See,
as a
Xander's very
player?
confused.
Well, okay. As a player, I see your green mark, but as a character, do I need to do anything to see your green mark?
Yeah, I mean, you could just point at Xander, and Xander's like, yeah, I'm good.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if I had to roll anything or if I could just interact as a free action. I would have seen Zara go over, so I would probably go for her before I go for one of my unnamed sorcerers or unnamed sailors. And I'll just end my turn near her. I don't think I can do anything else at the moment.
Oh yeah, because you punched
wait.
that guy.
Well, bonus action, I will actually summon one of my tentacles out just to have it on standby and nearby. So I believe that's a bonus action to bring it out the first time.
Yeah. Did I give you that tentacle last time? Oh, you know what? I just put it on the.
Yeah, I think you just gave me control. I don't think I can spawn it.
Yeah, let me see here. Hey, there it was. All right, so let me give you.
Oh, and let me double check. I actually can. I'm gonna have the tentacle hit Zara because I can also have it attack whenever it first comes out. Perfect. I liked Fat Tongue. It's like Big Chungus.
Oh, okay,
There.
you preferred.
No, this is better. Looked very distorted. Yeah. So I'll have it try to attack Zara to either snap her out or slow her down.
All right, and you do have control of it now, I think.
Yes.
All right.
Sorry, let me
Make
double
that
check
attack
what
roll.
I was double checking what I have to do. Is that just a D20? I think it's just a
Should be
a melee spell attack.
Yeah, so you add your normal spell attack bonus.
Is that my charisma modifier?
No, when you go to character sheet, go to spells at the top
Yes.
right, you'll see spell attack bonus.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So 15.
So it's 15, Zara's 16.
Damn. All right, then that will be my turn. Yay.
All right. Let me look at something real quick here. I need to make sure that we're not missing something here.
You are. Whoever Odin is grappling is not in the initiative order.
Oh, Lila.
She is not in initiative order.
All right.
Which is important because at the end of her turn, she has to make the save.
And then Odin might get to do something else.
Oh, hey. An incapacitated creature moves at half speed. I didn't know that. So,
Hey. So anybody under the thing is only half movement?
yeah. All right.
Nice.
So that's the end of your turn?
Yes, sir.
All right. This sailor is going to run over here, stand in the way, and he is going to try and punch his buddy. God, these guys suck. This guy, he's going to try to move past them, but they're going to block his way. So at least that training is working. Dagger's going to yell from below at people to move. This guy, he's going to run over here, punch his buddy. Yep. He's going to block the way.
We got to do combat training after this.
So this dude, he's going to be like, oh crap. And he's going to jump in after his friend. Actually, Captain, what would you have trained them to do? Jump in after the friend, or like
initially they would make sure anybody nearby is not in a trance. So the dude, are you asking him for this dude here?
Oh yeah. He just points at that guy. You good, mate? And he says, yeah, go in.
Yeah.
And so he jumps in, and he is
Oh,
going
I didn't see
to.
that. Yeah.
He's going to punch his buddy in the water. Man. Zara, you are in the water. You have been, you have Rhinarian in front of you. He's assaulting you with a tentacle. But you
Why
want
you gotta
nothing.
put it like that?
He is attacking you with a tentacle. Vigorously. I mean, so you want nothing more than to move at half speed, which, I mean, your swimming speed is already half. So you can move like 5 feet around him.
Okay. And I'll just move here.
Where? Oh, there he goes.
Here? Yeah.
All right.
Oh, do I make a wisdom saving throw now?
And now you make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. It's coming. I clicked it. It's coming.
All right. If
Hey,
look at that.
Oh, did it show up for you?
Yep.
Do I win?
All right.
Do I break the spell?
Yep, a 14 snaps you out of it. And Thorn is just like vigorously like smacking you with his little claw, like on your shoulder, just like snap out of it, snap out of it, snap out of it.
Yeah, all right. I get it. I'm fine now. You can stop that.
And he's like, okay, now let's get out of the water.
I agree.
All right. The sailor. The sailor. Where the hell is the sailor? Oh, right. Yeah, they just came out. So this guy would run out here. And now he's going to make a save. And succeed. Look at that. Things are turning around. This sailor You know what? I forgot to make wisdom saving throws for 2 of the sailors. So this guy still fails. And all right, that's cool. And yeah, the second will be for this guy. And this guy is now no longer entranced. This guy, he's going to try and move past his buddies. He can't, so he's going to make a wisdom save. Still fail. Moving on. This guy, he's going to keep swimming. Just keep swimming. His new name is Dory. And he succeeds. And Odin.
I will try to hit Lila again to snap her out of it.
All right. Give me that D20 roll.
19.
All right. That is going to hit. Give me a D4. All right. That is your D4 plus 3. All right.
Flip 7.
Yeah. So you knock Lila unconscious.
Whoops. My bad.
She's unconscious, but I'm gonna assume that you did it without the intent to kill her. So, non-lethal damage being what it is, you've just completely knocked her out.
Whoops.
Hey, I mean, one way or the other, she's not trying to jump overboard. Anything else you want to do?
Let's see. I'll go after the guy in the water and try to grapple.
All right.
So, yeah. And then strength check.
Yeah. Give me a strength check.
Sorry, I'm tired.
Athletics, I think. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be because he's proficient in athletics, right? It would have been the same thing.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I don't think the sailor can outstrength you. He's tough, man. He's strong, but he's not as strong as you are. And you just grab him underneath the arms and around the front of him, and you start paddling back the other way. And so he is not quite he's not moving in the opposite direction of the ship anymore. All right. And I assume that ends your turn?
Yes, sir.
All right. This guy. Stupid teleport not working for sailors. This guy is going to make a wisdom save and succeed. Forgot to put Cookie in all this. So we'll say Cookie rolled an 11, so he would have went around this time anyways. He's going to pop out here. He's going to grab this sailor that is here, and he's going to give him a nice gut punch. And Cookie has a +1 to strength. Yeah, he's too soft on him. Xander.
Okay, is there a ladder to get back onto the ship? or how to get back on this. Looks like there's one right outside there.
Yeah.
So that's rough. So what, right here ish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say it's right there.
Okay. I'm beginning to climb. I looked around. Not much I can do out in the water, so I climb back up.
All right. Yeah, looking around the water, you still hear the flapping of wings. You see that there's a couple of sailors in the water. You see Odin over there grabbing a sailor. You're not sure if he's charmed by the harpy or not. You saw Rhinarian, his impressive display of being able to move through the water, and
Yeah.
you start to climb up, and we'll say you get about halfway up.
Okay. The way I see it, Rhinarian and his crew is far better in the water than I am. So I'm not going to be a hindrance. I'm going to get back on where I actually have solid ground under my feet. It's not really ground, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. We'll say just for your edification, next turn you're going to spend half your movement getting up onto the deck. Just in case I forget. All right. This sailor is looking up. He can't even get out. It's too crowded there. Torin is Torin's just gonna stay where he's at. That sailor can't go anywhere. That sailor can't go anywhere. This sailor is going to try and fight. Actually, that would be an action to try and get out, and he can't take actions. So all he can do is wisdom save. And he snaps out of it. So Odin, the guy that you've grabbed, suddenly you feel his body go limp, and he's just like, "Oh my god, thanks, mate. Let's get back to the ship."
Yes, let's do that.
And this guy, he's gonna help form the wall here. He's gonna sucker punch his buddy and totally miss. This dude, 10, 20. He's gonna get to the top of the ladder. Now, as you guys are starting to feel the tide of battle shift, you see that a couple of harpies start moving in. Start flying down towards the ship.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Now, you're not charmed by them.
No, their character tokens are a little disturbing.
Yeah. All right, so let's
There's no
add
comment.
them.
Oh shit. I didn't see those ones.
All right, how many harpies did I add here?
8.
That was 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. All right. So first up is this sailor. As these harpies start to swoop in, you hear the once beautiful song turn into just howls of anger and fury from the sea. And this guy, he's like, "Oh shit," and just clocks his buddy good. He's gonna have to make a wisdom save. Should have given him advantage, but it didn't matter. Yeah, he is no longer charmed. And then he's gonna step over here. Rhinarian.
Okay, so I was trying to look up the character. Well, I guess the first thing I would do is once I've swum down here and I look and see Xander, I'm just gonna turn to him. I paid you to guard my crew, not to leave them. And I will swim a little further down this way. And let me double check that I can do this. Yep. Okay. So I will twin cast chromatic orb, and I will shoot one orb at this guy and one orb at this one.
All right.
And I will use my last sorcery point to do so. Wow.
All right.
So first one would have gone the first one.
Yeah. First one flies just wild as this harpy, dodges out of the way. The second one does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm sorry, I would have shot it as lightning.
I
forgot
figured.
I have to. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that orb hits, and the harpy is definitely injured.
Okay. And then, just as a point of, I don't understand how it works. Whenever I twin cast, does that actually use a second first level spell, or is that just from using the sorcery point it duplicates?
Yeah, you only use one sorcery point.
But do I use one spell slot?
Spell slot. Yeah,
Okay.
just one spell slot.
Okay. Then as a bonus action, I believe I can burn a level 1 spell slot for 2 sorcery points. Is that right?
I was hoping you would know that.
I know. I was hoping I would know that too. I haven't used it quite well.
What was the question? I got the table right here.
I thought a first level was 2 points.
Correct.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I just found the table. Okay, so that's what I'll do. Just burn a first level spell for 2 sorcery points, and that'll be my turn.
All right. The sailor is going to take a swipe at his buddy and miss. The sailor's going to do the same. And he will hit. And now this sailor needs to make a wisdom save. And does succeed. Cool. This harpy is going to swoop down and grab onto the sailor, making a grapple check versus the other guy, and win. I'm using the first d20 roll as the harpy, the second one as the sailor every time I do this. This one's going to swoop down into the water and do the same. Oops. Yep, so he's gonna be grappled as well. Now the sailor, seeing his buddy get grappled by a harpy, and the harpy starts beating her wings trying to actually pick him up. And so he's gonna grab onto his buddy and try to hold him down. We'll give him a strength check. Now this guy, he is going to try and get out of it. So first roll's the sailor, second one's the harpy. Ouch. No. He's trying to fight off that harpy, cannot. Zara, you are in the water.
Yep. Would I be able to use my bow in the water?
In the water? Yes, you would be able to use your bow in the water. However, it would be firing above the water from while swimming. I'm gonna say is
Disadvantage.
yeah, I'm gonna say disadvantage because you got to be able to like sustain yourself in the water, and it's really tough. So you know that if you wanted to try that, that's fine. You'd be a lot better off trying to get back on the ship. But if you want to
Okay.
try it, it's at disadvantage. A little give and take.
I'll go ahead and just try and get back on the boat.
All right. Right here, there's a ladder. So I'll go ahead and move you over here, and you get about halfway up. So next turn,
Okay.
you can use half your movement to get up on the deck, and then you'll be up there and you can do something.
Okay.
All right. This sailor is going to run out and make a wisdom save and succeed. Boop. And he's going to see that his buddy's getting carried off, so he's going to step over here and make a scimitar attack successfully. Do 4 slashing damage against the harpy. This harpy's going to swoop down. I'm going to roll 2d20s. First one's the harpy. And now that there are 2 of them attached to this guy, he is starting to get carried off by these harpies. And they're going to be able to take him. Let's say they can move him just off the ship. Somebody would be able to reach them in melee. This harpy is going to go and dig her claws into Lila as she's unconscious on the deck and start flapping her wings. She automatically fails being unconscious. And this guy, he's going to try and scimitar that harpy and miss. This guy, he's going to climb up here and try and light crossbow the harpy and hit. 3 piercing, and harpy has to make a strength save. Fails. The sailor goes plunging into the water. The sailor is going to make a strength check. Or sorry, I should have rolled the 2d20s. Yeah. Able to fight off the harpy. Cookie's gonna pop out and go attack the harpy, getting Lila. It's 2 arm blades come out. And it lets go of Lila. Odin.
I'm gonna go back to the boat. Where can I climb up at is probably the question, though.
There is There are places that you would be able to climb up. You could come all the way down here where Zara is. I'm going to say that there's enough spots. You'd be able to. You got an axe, don't you?
I have a sword. Oh, I have a battle axe. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you would be able to. You'd be able to chomp your axe into the side of the boat and climb up it and get into this room down here. It has a window.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right, give me an athletics check.
Athletics.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's enough. And so you're able to get that axe digging into the side of the boat. You crawl up it, and you end up here in this empty room.
Okay, question. Just because I don't think I know what all enemies are enemies and who's who. This guy.
Oh, that's Daggered Shellgrunt. He's the bosun. He's a good
Fantastic. Just making sure I'm not gonna go smack somebody that's good.
Right. So I'm gonna say that's your movement and your action. If you have any bonus actions, you could use those.
I don't know if I do, to be honest with you.
Yes.
I think I just have to end my turn there for now.
All right. The sailor is going to pull out his crossbow and fire at the southern harpy there. Make a hit. Ooh, 8 piercing. Xander, you finish your. You take half your movement to get on board.
Okay. I'm going to fire at this harpy with the firebolt.
All right.
Okay. There we go.
All right, that's gonna miss.
And I'm going to step over here, just get a better view of everything.
All right. Jesus, where's this sailor? Oh. He's gonna make a perception check. And he swings this door open, and Odin, you see this the sailor swings open the door, has a scimitar drawn, and he's just like, yeah, oh, it's you. Oh, good. Yeah, there's a lot of shit happening up there, man. And you know, you're just covered in water. You know, you're dripping down on the floor, and he's like, oh, I
No, you don't say.
all right, well, hey, let's make room for him. And he's gonna step out of the way. This harpy is gonna go ahead and try to re-grapple the sailor. That sailor is not having it. Torrin stays where he's at. I'll say I'm just gonna get rid of Torrin. This harpy is going to fly down and try to pick up Lila. Lila is grappled by one harpy. This one's going to fly over. And also grapple Lila. And the two of them start to take Lila with them. The sailor hears the other one, backs up out of the way for Odin. That one does too. The sailor starts crawling back over. He's going to try and actually climb up Odin's axe. Or did you take the axe with you?
I left it there so he could bring it up with him.
All right. Yeah, he grips the handle. He gets about maybe like half of an arm length up, and then slides back down into the water. And he's just like, "Hey."
You good?
This one is going to. She's going to fly down and attack Rhinarian. And you just hear her. You just hear her just screaming at you as she makes 2 claw attacks. That I clicked on. Okay, there. Oh, not to GM. Public. One was a 16, the other one's a 12.
I will shield and just you'll see I'll whip up a bunch of water in front of me and it'll just block the claws. I believe you said were coming at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right as the harpy is coming in with those 2 claws, just this blast of water, and the harpy gets just discombobulated, flailing around, and that means both of them miss, right?
Correct.
All right. And this sailor is going to fire again. Chow. And hit. Take 5 piercing. This sailor is going to. He's going to jump over here and try to hit with his scimitar. And does so. Seeing his first mate in combat, he's bolstered by that. All right. This sailor is gonna panic. Rhinarian.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting to unmute so quickly. Stupid sailors panicking. All right. Is this guy still grappled? He had an orange thing for a second.
Yeah, he did, and then and he was
Did I
able to
miss
get
something?
out of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. On his
I
turn,
must have missed
he
that.
was able to get out of it.
Okay. In that case, I will Scorching Ray and 2 coming at this one, and I'll shoot 1 at the one on my other sailor down there.
All right. We'll do 1, 2, and then 3.
Yep. Yikes.
All right. So that first one definitely hits. And that is 10 fire. That harpy does not look. That harpy actually like kind of sinks into the water a little bit and starts flapping her wings in the water and looks like she's maybe even gonna drown on her own. Like not dead, but definitely not doing well in the other 2 miss.
Okay. And then this harpy up here, how low is she?
Which one?
Up near Cookie.
Oh,
Kind of close to the tentacle.
You can't really tell from where you're at.
Fair enough. Okay. But this one has tried to grab me.
It's tried to claw you.
Okay.
It looks like it was going more for attack than it was trying to carry you away.
Is it still close enough that the tentacle could reach it? Because I can move it that 30 feet, but it only has the 10 foot. I guess I can make it float. Can I make it float? I'll have to look. Either way, thank you.
All right, go ahead and give me an attack
Yep,
if that's what you want.
Yes. Sorry, my turn order moved. So 19.
That's gonna hit.
And it is a D8. Double check if it's plus anything. It's D8. So 5 damage.
All right.
And it can only move, or moves 10 feet less. Excuse me.
All right. Tentacle reaches up and grabs the harpy and starts messing with it pretty bad. Looks like its flying ability is going to be limited for a little bit. Those little jellyfish tentacles get up there and do some damage for sure.
Okay. I forgot you added me a command for the tentacle last time. I'll make sure to use it.
All right.
That will be my turn because that was my bonus action, and I don't want to leave my crew in the water. So I'll just stay right there.
All right. This sailor, he's going to step back, and he has a kind of a clear shot on that one. This one right here. So he's going to fire his light crossbow and miss. This one will also miss. This harpy, she's not doing so well, but she's going to swoop down and try and grab that sailor. She just doesn't have the strength. This harpy is going to, seeing what you're doing to her companion, gonna come down to attack, making 2 claw attacks, but you're still shielded. Yep, because that was still during this round. So 12 plus 5. It's plus 5 for shield, right, Xander? All right. So that second one does hit. And Captain Rye, you take 6 slashing damage from some claws. Now you got 2 harpies kind of clawing at you in the water.
They were 17 and 15?
17 and 15. So your normal is 12, right?
No, my normal is 14 because I bought the armor, and I would shield as a reaction to put me up to 19.
Well, your shield spell from before shields you for the whole round.
Oh.
And so I thought your normal was 12, so that fixes everything. You do not take 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
All right, and let's see, Mira. This sailor's just gonna try and go climbing up. Yeah, he's gonna try and climb or swim away and start climbing. 2 claw attacks as attacks of opportunity from these 2. And as you see the sailor try and swim back to the boat, just these claws just dig into him. One of them digs into his neck, and another one digs into his shoulder, and he sinks underneath the water. This guy, he's gonna try and climb back up the boat a little bit. Dagger's down there. Zara. Sorry these rounds are taking so long. I guess I didn't realize adding all these sailors was going to slow things down that much.
I'm going to try finish getting onto the boat.
Yep. you use half your movement getting onto the boat.
Okay.
The scene that you see before you is very chaotic. You see a harpy up north. You see these two harpies here carrying away Lila.
Okay. Yes. Yes, I will take a shot at this one. Can do it. I can do it. There it goes.
And which one were you shooting at?
Dang,
Okay.
that one. That one.
Yeah, that one. All right.
Yep.
And
And I'm going to use.
I'm sorry, you broke up there for a second.
I am going to use. Hail of Thorns.
All right.
That's,
Let me
should have sent.
refresh my memory. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Spell creates a rain of thorns that sprouts from your range weapon in addition to the attack and the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of it, including the unconscious Lila,
Oh.
must make a dexterity saving throw and take 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save.
Lila, I didn't think Lila was right that close to that one.
You said this one, right?
But no, the one. This one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
All right. Well, the yeah, that one's dropped the
I
sailor.
I know the crew is right.
All right. Yeah, fire away. See if you can
Okay.
hit with the arrow first.
Sending. Clicked it. It's coming.
Is it gonna?
Eventually.
Are we gonna see it? Oh,
Oh,
critical
fuck.
miss. Yeah, this thing flies wild.
Ugh.
Now, remember that your hail of thorns, you don't actually use it until you actually hit with something.
Mhm.
So this arrow just flies wild.
Okay.
This sailor here says, this sailor here kind of let's see if he can make a good wisdom save or wisdom check. He does. So this guy, he says, all sailors below decks, get below decks. And he is going to run in here. And to safety. This harpy is going to swoop down and try to pick up his pick up her man again. Just can't. This harpy's gonna hit back at Cookie. Claw. Cookie is okay, so one of those claws hits. Cookie takes some damage. The sailor is going to head below decks along with this one. This one is going to. He's going to pull out his scimitar and try to attack the dying one. And he does. Renarian, you see as the sailor pulls out his scimitar and just basically overhands it into the harpy, and then uses her carcass as like a floaty and starts paddling towards the ship.
Well done, sailor.
This harpy has already used her reaction, so he's gonna actually make it all the way over here. Cookie's gonna fire back, strike back with his arm blade, and do 6 slashing. Odin. We're finally back to Odin.
You know what's really funny about that? The entire time we're doing the rounds, I literally went to make food.
Yeah.
And I just got back.
I'm getting rid of all the sailors this round, so we'll be able to finish this up quick.
Okay. I guess I'm going to try to head up for the fight, so I'll just move as much as I possibly can upwards.
All right. 5, 10, 15. We'll say 20. We'll put you here. And you see over the side of the ship in the water, there's these 2 harpies that are trying to pick up this sailor. And then you see these 2 harpies carrying away Lila.
I don't know what's more important, the crew or Lila.
That's your decision to make.
I'm gonna go after the one that's attacking Lila. This one here.
All right. You can climb up there and get right up next to it. Go ahead and give me a strike. Nice.
20, let's go.
Nice. Show me some damage. All right. I am not even gonna have her make a save to see if she drops Lila or not. You see Lila fall from the one harpy, and the other one tries to hold on still, but just the clothing rips, and Lila, unconscious, falls into the water.
Shit. Okay. And turn there.
And what would you like to do? You still have a bonus action.
I'll hold a dodge.
So you already used your action.
Bonus action. Fuck, what can I do as a bonus action?
Shield bash.
You know what? Yeah, shield bash.
All right.
Thank you.
And that is a
Athletics.
athletics. Okay. Versus their athletics or acrobatics?
Correct. Whoever's higher.
All right. Yeah. You hit really hard with that battle axe. The harpy definitely drops Lila, and then you go to whack it with your shield, and it you just kind of knock it away a little bit in the air, but it maintains its position.
Okay. I'll end there then.
All right. The sailor is going to run inside. Xander.
Okay, so there's one sailor sinking out there, right? Wasn't there another sailor out here?
Yeah, he did.
He dead?
Yeah, he did.
Can I see him?
Can you see this sailor?
Yeah. I have healing word. Doesn't have to be dead. 60 foot. As long as I can see him, I can heal him. And he hasn't made any death saving throws technically because it hasn't been even a full turn just yet.
Hey, go for it. Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Yeah, see?
All right. So you see as the sailor, he pops up out of the water, just and he's very not understanding, what went on, but he doesn't really need to.
Then the firebolt, this one right here.
All right. And that's a hit.
See, apparently I do better when I'm not pretending to be Rhinarian. Huh. Probably shit damage.
Yeah. All right. Firebolt hits. The harpy is damaged. Takes that firebolt, kind of flaps a little bit, tries to get some air on the wound. Anything else?
That'll be it.
All right. That sailor's fine. This harpy is going to. This harpy's going to swoop down after Lila. Odin, you're going to get an attack of opportunity. Odin.
Yeah.
Would you like to make an attack of opportunity?
Yes, please.
Have at it.
Excuse me.
All right. That does hit.
Hey. Make my 11.
So as the harpy just tries to dive bomb down, you catch it right in the chest, and this thing is now attached to your axe.
That's awesome.
This one is going to give up on Lila and come to attack you, Odin.
Yay.
Claw. Does a 21 hit you?
Yeah.
All right. You take 7 slashing damage.
Copy that.
All right. That sailor's good. That sailor's good. This sailor. There's something going on in the background. Somebody like watching TV or something.
Looked like trucks, Mike.
Apologies.
All right. This guy, he's gonna just start swimming around. He's gonna try and make it over here. This harpy is going to once again try and claw up Rhinarian. Claw. Miss. Sailor is going to jump down here and be erased. The sailor is actually going to keep trying to attack with his scimitar. Nope. The sailor's going to run downstairs. Get erased. Rhinarian.
I will Scorching Ray, 2 at that one and 1 at that one.
So you are within melee. These will be
I
with.
am, and I'm sorry. So right before because I believe I can activate this before or after, I will use my 10 feet of wind movement, and I will move back this way and this way, so I'm not blocking the ladder. And that'll be my bonus action. And then I'll Scorching Rays. Is that okay?
Immediately before or after you cast a spell of first level or higher. Got it. Yep. That works. So you feel as the wind actually carries a bunch of water. Looks like a little whirlpool carries you away. And then how are these going to go? 2 at this one at this one?
Yep. So first 2, that one, last one.
All right, all 3 of them hit.
Oh, nice.
All right, the first 2 scorch this one, and the flames go out as it falls into the water. And the second one does take some damage as well.
All right. That will be my turn.
All right, the sailor's going to go downstairs. The sailor's going to run away. This harpy is once again going to try and... All right, and he succeeds. Boom. This harpy is going to fly after Rhinarian. Close that gap again. Claw, claw. Second one hits.
Yep.
Rhinarian, you take 4.
All right.
This sailor is going to try and repel. Cannot. Dagrid will take him out. Zara.
Yep.
Scene's still a little chaotic. You do not see... You can no longer see either of these harpies. They're down at the water level. But you do
to the
see...
left of the ship.
Yeah, they're like basically overboard at the surface, at the water surface level. But you can see these 2. Up north.
At the front of the ship?
Yeah.
Okay.
DM question.
Sure.
Isn't one of those technically attached to my axe right now?
Nope, that's the one I already deleted.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Yeah.
I had something cool for that.
I mean, you still have one attached to your axe.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, Zara, you gonna fire away?
Yes. I'm going to move over here.
I just want to let you know you're currently standing on stairs.
Do I need to go back and try again?
All right. So Zara moves over towards the ladder for some reason, and now you can see both of these harpies.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot at the closest one.
All right.
Character comes up. It's frozen again. Oh no!
This bench is killing me.
Oh, look, there it is.
I don't see it.
Yeah. Well, no, the character sheet just came up.
I believe there
It should
is a
be-
class that gives you advantage
be
from
coming
firing
now.
from height.
Dude, they could be Ranger.
Well, yeah, there's a subclass, I think. Not entirely sure. All right, that does hit.
Oh, cool. What did I? Oh, I rolled a 13. Okay.
All right.
You saw it before I did.
Why don't I click on the damage?
Okay. Yeah, but we'll do a combo attack with Thorn.
All right.
Combo.
I'll just go ahead and roll the d6. And so that is actually enough with that 1 from Thorn. That makes it exactly what you needed to snipe this one out. And this guy is no longer being held. Anything else, Sarah?
I don't know that I really can do anything else. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to use some. I don't know what bonus actually.
Oh, right. You know what? You just hit with a ranged attack. I'm going to roll a d10 here. And this sailor takes 3 piercing damage from your hail of thorns.
Oh shit, that was still going.
Yeah, it's. I mean, unless you were gonna drop concentration on it.
Yes.
All right, you still lose the spell slot,
Okay.
but the sailor does not take 3 damage.
fair.
All right, and this harpy remains. Let's see, what would she do? She's gonna fly up and attack Zora. You took her meal from her. Claws, claws.
I mean, hey, I'd be angry too, so.
All right, Zara, you take a total of 12 slashing damage.
Ooh.
This harpy is once again attacking Cookie. Claws, claws. Cookie does not look good. Odin, you're the one that's closest to him. Cookie has now had like pieces of him falling off. There's actually his lower jaw is just like dangling, and he has been clawed up by this harpy, but he doesn't seem to mind very much because he doesn't have like facial expressions or anything.
Not Cookie, no.
This sailor is going to run. You know what? Sailor's going to run in here and hide.
How much damage did you take?
How much damage did you take?
Yes.
Total of 12.
Okay.
All right, Cookie. Ooh, Cookie crits and just arm blade through the chest, spikes her, and then you know with just a swift movement of the arm, just flings this thing overboard. And then is going to step over here. Odin.
All right. So Odin stares at the other harpy as he slowly removes the other harpy from his axe and tosses it to the side.
All right.
Yes, intimidation.
It makes a very wet, slappy sound on the deck. Just and roll that intimidation with advantage.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Let's say a wisdom save. All right. This harpy is not feeling great about you. Are you going to attack it?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Do so with advantage.
Since it's intimidated?
It is intimidated, and the harpy looks a little frozen, and making it a lot easier to hit. And so you do.
Get slashed.
All right.
And just for fun, I'd like to shield dash if I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
And that is athletics.
Yeah,
Oh, I did it with advantage, my bad.
it's all good.
How did I roll save the same across the board?
Yeah, the harpy is after taking that slashing damage, is just super scared and tries to fly away. You knock it a little bit with your shield, but you don't knock it prone or anything.
Okay.
Xander.
Xander? You're muted.
Firebolt to this guy again.
All right. That's gonna hit. All right, another 8 fire damage.
And then healing word on Cookie.
All right.
For 7.
All right. See as Cookie stands up a little bit straighter, pops out those arm blades like he's Wolverine, and he's ready to go.
Okay, and that is it.
All right, this harpy, being intimidated, is going to try and fly away. Odin and Cookie are both going to get attacks of opportunity. Cookie almost critted again. That's a hit. Yeah. Odin, you got a problem. There's another harpy attached to your axe. This guy runs up here. This guy, seeing that Cookie is okay, he is going to make a wisdom check. And he's going to run down here. Rhinarian.
All right. Is this one within 5 vertical feet of me to where I could reach out and touch her?
Yeah.
Okay. And then if I understand Twin Spell correctly, I don't have to target a different creature. I can target her twice.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe actually you have to. You might. I don't know.
It says a second creature.
Oh, okay. Oh, does it specify a second creature?
It says you can spend a number of sorcery points equal to the spell's level to target a second creature in range. Does that mean a different one?
Then yeah, in that case you do have to target a second creature.
Okay, that's fine. That's why I was asking. Then I will just shocking grasp. So I'll reach out and just shoot some lightning out at her.
All right, and that definitely hits.
1 damage.
Yeah.
All right.
You hit her.
That's fine. I would like to use my. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Using 40 feet swimming and going underwater, how far under and over can I get from the ship? I want to go check the other side for harpies. Because I've been seeing firebolts fly at this one, so I know somebody else is up there shooting.
All right. If you did so, the harpy would get an attack of opportunity on you.
It does not from shocking grasp. It doesn't get a reaction.
Oh, that's correct. So I would let you pop up on the other side of the ship.
Okay. About here so?
Yeah.
5, 10. Okay. And then as I was leaving, I would also have Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if I could see you or not from there. I would also have had the tentacle as my bonus action attack. That harpy.
All right.
So let me go grab that.
That's gonna hit. And yeah, that tentacle wraps all those little jellyfish tentacles wrap around this harpy. Just kind of the tentacle goes into the water, and all these little jellyfish stingers just kind of come up, grab the harpy, completely cover it, and just pull it down under the water.
Nice.
And as you're swimming under the ship, you're kind of advancing. You're helping yourself along by grabbing onto, barnacles and things like that on the underside of the ship. And as you do, you just feel your patron's connection is very strong.
Specifically while I'm underwater.
While you're underwater, while you're touching the ship, the elemental ring is nearby. It's visible under the water. You've never actually seen it from the underside of the ship. It's absolutely gorgeous as a sight, and you just feel very invigorated when you pop up on the other side. When you do, you can't really see this harpy here.
Okay.
The ship is blocking your way. Give me a no, never mind. That's been all your stuff, so
Yep.
we'll move on here. This sailor is going to try and start climbing up. We'll just go ahead and remove him from the turn order. Zara, you have a harpy in front of you that is clawing your eyes out.
Yep. It is loading. Oh, there it is.
And what do you want to do?
I was going to use Searing Smite with
Were you gonna use a melee weapon?
Yeah, my short sword.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I'll just go ahead and roll that for you.
Oh, I already clicked it, so it should.
Okay. Yeah,
it should be there soon.
We'll see it. Hey, that's a hit.
Yes. And then I just click on Searing Smite. Correct.
So you're gonna roll normal damage for the short sword. Go ahead and roll damage for that.
That's right.
All right, that's 3 piercing there. And then used your bonus action to Searing Smite. Blah, blah, blah. 1d6 fire damage, and the target erupts in flames. So go ahead and give me a... Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can just click on Searing Smite.
Okay. Did it load? Clicked on it.
3 hours later.
I mean, you joke, but that's what it was like at one point.
And at the start of its turn, it makes a con saving throw. You did click it, though?
I thought I did.
I'm going to click it.
Okay.
All right. So that is a total of 6 damage.
And then can we add Thorn into that mix too?
Oh, yeah. So let's roll a d6. Ooh, another 6.
18. Or 12. Math.
Yeah, so 12 damage, and this thing is now on fire. And it will make a con save of DC 12 on its turn, which is now. Con save fails and takes another 1d6 fire damage. Boom, another 4. And honestly, it's going to try and fly away on fire. So you're going to get an attack of opportunity. I assume you attack with the short sword.
Yes.
All right, short sword. That's going to hit. And you cut one of its wings off as it tries to turn and fly, and it falls into the water, and you hear the sailor that's off to the side. He's like, "Hey, oh, okay, it's dead. Whew." And it is dead. That's all she wrote. Good God.
Oh, did you not plan for the 2-hour combat?
You know, it I thought it was gonna be a while, but yeah.
I mean,
So
fun combat, but good God, bro.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to move or free movement at this point?
Yes.
Or are we still in initiative? Because technically I think Lila is down and in water.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and remove turns, so you guys are free to do what you will.
Well, on my turn, I would have swum to this side to look for anybody in the water. Do I see Lila in the water?
Give me a perception check with advantage.
Okay. Or maybe if somebody up there was nice enough to shout out that, somebody
He's
was in the
towards the
water.
bow.
Oh, I forgot you said with advantage.
All right. As you look under the water, you almost see Lila's form is almost highlighted. And she is slowly sinking.
I will use my action to dash over to her.
All right.
And the potion is a bonus action, is that right?
Well, you're under the water right now. The potion would just.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna have
Good
to.
point.
You're gonna have to, drag her back up, and Cookie, seeing what's going on, is going to grab a rope and throw it down to you, and actually rappel off the side of the ship to meet you there, and help you bring Lila up on the deck.
Awesome.
And once she's there, she's going to make, because there was about 2 rounds of combat there that she was sinking. All right, her life hangs in the balance. She's not breathing.
Word?
So you can heal her wounds, but she's still not breathing.
Spare the dying. We're good.
Can I perform CPR?
All right, spare the dying. Spare the dying does prolong her death. Yeah. Give me a medicine check. Who has medicine? Does anybody have medicine?
Yeah, I might.
I do.
I do not.
Negative.
Xander, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, it will not wait for my page to load.
All right. Yeah, Zara does not. Xander, give me a medicine check. Oh, you did. Cool. Yeah. Lila is revived.
Ooh. Oh.
So did we lose any crew members in this, or?
No, thankfully. Well done, everybody.
Fantastic. Sorry about your ship.
That's all right. Nobody died. I'll forgive you.
Oh.
Don't do it again.
Can do. Can't promise, but can do.
All right.
All right. I'll put all the sailors back
Okay.
while you guys are getting everything going there. I assume the tentacle goes away.
Yeah. And it was nighttime when this happened, right?
It was just past midnight.
All right. Well,
Everybody okay?
I think we should all try to get some rest.
Everybody okay? Nobody hurt? Anybody injured?
Sounds good. I say rest.
Yeah, let's rest. We'll make sure I will look over at Cookie and say, Cookie, you make sure you get some rest because I'm sure I saw all his
That
damage.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
But make sure that any sailors that weren't injured during the battle, make sure they're the ones on duty for now, while everybody else, takes a minute to
buddy.
rest and recover
All right.
and heal up.
Cookie
Yeah, no joke.
Cookie orders some of the sailors that stayed below decks with Dagrid to kind of stand watch. Lila is going to go to her quarters and rest up because she is down and out. And I'm just going to take a minute here to remove all these stupid markers on all these tokens. And you guys can get a long rest while I'm doing that.
Long rest, you say?
Indeed.
Long rest it is.
Yeah, Dagrid's gonna get up there too. All right, I think I got everybody. Oh, except for Zara.
All right, so what's next?
All right. All right. That was a long freaking combat.
That's okay. We still got time.
We do. All right. I get rid of all these character sheets. All right. So you guys are here. You are right, Mia, and you make it to about Mia on that day. It is now 26 Olaroon. And as you pass through the Demon Song channel and bay, you're you don't encounter anything else. It seems like for that day, the day passes very uneventfully. Everybody can go about the cabins and do as they wish. And the 27 Olaroon comes very, very uneventfully. And you guys make it just about here. And as you start to round the top of Corvair and come around, you go into a spot called the Keeper's Maw. And you spot another ship off in the distance inside of the bay here. And one of the sailors alerts you, Captain, and says, "Captain, there's a ship ahead."
Have we made out? Excuse me. Have we made out any flags or identifying marks on the ship?
We're not close enough yet, but just wanted to keep you apprised, Captain.
All right, let's just after the events of the last couple of days, let's make sure we stay on guard just in case. Well, not last couple of days, I suppose, but a couple days ago.
All right.
You know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, of course, Captain. And he runs off, and the rest of you start to hear the hubbub going on of there's a ship. What do you guys do?
Come up on deck and see what's going on.
Agreed.
All right.
Yeah, same.
And Captain?
I will. I'll just stay up on the deck, somewhere near the helm.
All right. You all see the ship off in the distance. You have no real means of discerning anything else about it except to get closer. And as you get probably about you get within 800 feet, or no, yeah, get about 800 feet, and you see as large tentacles just you start to notice that there are these large tentacles surrounding the ship, and you hear the beginnings of cannon fire. You can see that these tentacles are starting to overtake the ship, and you hear one of your sailors yell, "It's a Kraken!"
Oh fuck. The party is nearby, right? We're all within shouting distance.
Yeah,
All
you're
on
all
the
up on the deck.
Mhm.
All right. Do you guys think that you can take it? I'm sure there's some extra pay in there for killing a Kraken. But my mission has nothing to do with them. I'm perfectly content leaving them as bait.
Oof. Shark bait.
Wow.
But if somebody has a moral obligation, I'm sure there's money in Kraken killing. I'm sure the parts will sell. But
I looked to Xander. What do you think?
I only want to get involved if you can assure me my crew will not be in danger. Because I'm not putting them in danger for anything.
That's not normal.
Yeah, they're not a Kraken killing crew. We're a transport ship.
Yeah, as Rhinarian is saying this, and you're starting to wonder, could we take it? One of the larger tentacles reaches above the ship and comes crashing down onto it, and doesn't quite, like, you can tell that it does some significant damage to the ship.
All right, I'm gonna go to the helm and steer us away.
Well, just like that, we out of here. What do you think, Xander?
I want to know what flag they're flying.
Can we tell if the ship is an elemental ship or not from here?
Oh, it's definitely not.
Oh, it's definitely not. We can get a little closer, but I might be able to outrun it. I might not.
From 800 feet, let's say, give me a perception check.
Xander, did you want to?
Not particularly.
Anybody who cares to.
I'll do one.
I thought it was a one-person thing.
I did the thing. Oh. Zara, did you do one?
There it is. It's coming.
So
There.
we'll see if
Cool.
Zara gets it. But Odin, you see that the flag that is being flied flown on the deck of that ship as the mast starts to fall over, is a common trading group that is run by a group called the Aurum, and they're kind of a non-dragon marked house kind of deal. They're just a bunch of rich folks who try to have their own economic impact aside from the dragon marked houses. And they
So it's an
are
Aurum trading vessel.
yeah, it's an Aurum trading vessel.
Okay.
And it does have, as you heard, cannons and things like that, but it's mostly a trading vessel.
Xander, Aurum trading vessel.
We can't just leave them.
Aurum. Yes. Hey.
There's the one that says like, we can't just leave them. And no, I can't promise we can kill it.
We can just leave them. They have nothing to do with us.
And how many times you were out at sea and needed help and someone turned their back on you?
We are 800 feet out from a kraken. It will take, the ship moves 300 feet per second?
The ship moves, it is 20 miles per hour, or what's the actual movement here?
Uh,
I actually had this marked out.
Combat
There you
speed is 80 feet.
Yeah, 80 feet.
40 feet sailing into the wind, 100 feet sailing with the wind.
Hey,
Yep.
Googled.
So 80 feet per round is pretty fast for a ship.
Yeah, but if we're 800 feet out, we're not going to make it before that ship goes down if a big tentacle has just already hit the middle. It's looking pretty damaged, was the description I was understanding.
Oh, absolutely. This thing
Like,
is
like it's about to go down.
I turn around Arian. My vote is to save them. Granted, I can't control the ship. You have my vote.
Zara, Odin. What are your votes?
I mean, if we don't get there before it goes down, just look.
I didn't catch the last part. We don't get there before it goes down.
We can at least look for survivors.
Okay. We can try. I don't know if I can outrun a kraken.
I believe in you. Let's try it.
All right. We'll come in at least 80 feet closer. See what happens as we do it.
What's the range on that thing in front of the ship?
The ram
No,
or the fire ballista or the mangonel.
So the ballista has a range of 120/480, and the mangonel has 200/800.
200/800. We get to start firing with disadvantage.
We can. It's definitely going to come our way, but yeah, we totally can. Let's. Yeah. Who? I guess that would be Lila. That would at least position a sailor on that.
In this case, Lila is still she's sick in quarters, or SIQ.
Okay.
And so Cookie has taken on these duties, and he's already got some men on the weapons just in case.
All right. I will send a message to Cookie to start firing towards the ship, but we are not going to set off the alarm yet. We'll wait for full battle stations just for a moment.
All right. So, and you got the Stormhound's character sheet, right?
Yes, I have it up right now.
Okay, good. All right.
So I can drop that if.
Yeah, we'll say that they take the 2 actions to load the weapon, the 2 actions to aim it, and one action.
So we would be about halfway by the time that they were ready to fire.
Yeah.
Okay, so what has happened in the time that we've gotten ready to fire?
In that time, the tentacles just continue to engulf the ship. The mast is now completely down. The sails are completely destroyed. The ship is dead in the water.
Okay.
And but it's still above water. Do you give the order to fire?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not taking my ship into a kraken. I'm gonna tell Cookie to stand down, and we're gonna head back out.
All right, full speed around.
Yeah, around and out.
All right. You start to head around, and a lot of the crew is on board now, and they look off, and nobody really says anything to the effect of, oh, that's messed up. It's more of like a pained thing of like, man, I feel sorry for those guys, but at the same time, like, totally understand, from the sailors anyways. I can't speak for the other characters. And of course, Cookie has no way of showing emotion, so he just stands there on the deck looking out. And as the ship gets slowly pulled under.
I think there's too much at stake right now. We're the only ones that know about anything that's going on. So if we go down with those guys, then they get to carry out their plans with nobody even knowing what's going on to stop them.
Your logic's not flawed. This still leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
It's the greater good. Because nobody's reported anything outside of just Malgnir being dead. Nobody else knows everything else going on right now with sorry, I'm double checking my notes here, with Loranes and with Harvin. Nobody knows what they're behind. Nobody knows about the corruptor. We're the only ones that know anything that's going on.
Like I said,
As the ship starts to make its way further away, you see the last of the Aurum trading vessel slip beneath the waves.
Definitely not a decision I enjoy making.
Go ahead, Xander. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
and once again, like, your logic's not wrong, but we chose not to tell people the entire story. That's not going to help me sleep better.
Yeah, I agree. At least I'll get to sleep, though. I'll get to wake up after this sleep.
All right. The ship continues on. And make a
Knew that was going on at some point.
Make a perception check, Captain. And Cookie will make one as well. Looking off in the distance, feeling not great, but secure in your decision, you see a the waves are crashing, and you happen to notice a wave that is going in the wrong direction.
Like a wave that's headed towards us.
In the direction of the ship, yes.
Okay.
Damn it.
I am still somewhere near the helm, or I can get to the helm to activate the alarm.
Yes.
I'm gonna go activate the alarm and start yelling, "Kraken! To arms!"
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna die. Or Toad's gonna die.
The ship is, the alarm goes off. All the sailors are running about. They are Cookie shouting out orders, and the first thing he tells is that Mangonel to go ahead and face the rear of the ship. So let's see, they take 2 actions. There's 2 sailors on there, so we'll just say one turn goes by, and you see that wave. It's probably now about you had a couple of turns of moving away from the ship, so it's about 800 feet out. And let's see. I'll give it a D100 roll as to which way the wind is blowing.
Oh boy.
I didn't say which one. All right. So less than 50, you're going into the wind. Higher than 50, you're moving away from the wind. Down the road.
So wind to our sails or not to our sails?
Looks like wind is not to your sails.
So we're fighting against the wind. Oh boy.
And the Kraken is starting to gain. Go ahead and fire that. Do you want to give the order to fire the Mangonel?
Yeah. Sorry, I was also checking one thing.
All right.
I didn't know if gust of wind could move the sails.
Well, you don't have sails, remember? You have the elemental ring.
Oh, I wasn't
But
sure how the wind was affecting us then.
Yeah, the wind actually does create currents in the water.
Okay.
So you're kind of going against the waves as well.
Oh, I had disadvantage on for some reason.
Which is
Yeah, so
correct.
that
It's too far
10
away.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right. Yeah, that's why it was.
So that Mangonel fires that heavy stone. It gets launched out into the water, and you see it land. Significantly. It's definitely a miss. There's no question about it. So we'll say the Kraken is gaining a little bit, and we'll say it takes, since there's 2 guys on it, we'll say it takes 1 round to load, another round to aim, and you want them to continue firing, right?
Yeah.
All right. 3rd round, they fire. Give me a round, or give me an attack. All right. So this one lands a little bit in front of where the Kraken is, and it is gaining on you. Go ahead and give me 3 more mangonels. We'll just advance time as this is going on. Fire, fire, fire. Give me damage on 2 of those. All right. So that is
Are you gonna add Thorn's attack to
65. Yeah, we'll give it a d6. And another d6. All right, so that is a total of, that's 50 there, plus 44, that's 94, plus 8, so 100. All right. You see as some of the tentacles burst up out of the water, and the absolute horrifying maw of this thing is just out of the water, just angry and screaming at you. And it seems to be coming in, and you just can't get fast enough. Soon the Kraken will be will be nearing the Stormhound. And Captain, you hear a voice. You hear a voice that says, "Come to me, Captain." And you recognize it as your patron.
Are you the thing behind us?
No. That thing wishes to end you. We must meet.
Right now? Now seems like a really bad time.
Yes.
All right. I will find some rope and tie some rope around myself. And yeah. Yeah, then I was going to feel really bad that I made the decision to leave the boat because I didn't feel like shitty enough about that.
Yeah.
Over here thinking about the greater good. Nope, fuck, you're going to get the Kraken anyway. Good luck. So anyway, sorry, I'm going to take the rope. I'll tie it around myself, and I'm just going to jump overboard.
Before you do, the voice says, "Wait, what are you doing?"
The voice is like, "You're an idiot."
The voice says, "I'm not down there."
I just assumed, if I felt such a strong connection while I was in the water. I thought I had to go back to the water.
This is fucking great.
I'll slowly
that's a
untie
fair
myself.
assumption.
So where are we meeting?
Cookies.
Do you wanna go like to the
Cookies.
mess hall or?
Yeah, Cookie's there, and he's just like, "Captain."
I had an idea. I decided it wasn't gonna work.
I'm
Back to your
glad for your
post.
decision, Captain.
Yeah, me too. I don't know what happened there.
I just picture Cookie looking at Captain like, "Captain, what the fuck are you doing?"
I thought I was onto something, man.
All right, so now go ahead and give me 2 more mangonel strikes.
Okay. Is it within ballista distance yet?
So the ballista's on the front of the ship. You can't exactly
Oh, can't aim it backwards.
yeah. Well,
Gotcha.
it's not. I don't know. Yeah, you could at an arc.
Oh,
Yeah, give me 2 ballista shots. It's close enough now.
If any of them hit, I'm gonna add Searing Smite to it.
Searing Smite's your own attacks.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's only for your own.
Damn it,
I'm
never
gonna go
mind.
ahead and fire the ballista 2 more times because that should have been at disadvantage.
Oh.
So let's see. So 16 and 11, 19 and 7. All right, so that 19 is going to hit. And you see as the Kraken roars one more time as the tentacles are getting closer to the ship, and eventually you start to see as the first some of the sailors are up at the top of the deck at the rear of the ship, and they've got spears, and the first of the tentacles start to try and grab hold of the ship, and they're jabbing it with the spears. And
Anybody else up there, party?
I would
Hi.
and
No hentai. No hentai.
yeah, so Xander's over there. Xander's over there, and he's got his pole arm just going to town with that Murnax. And you see as Odin is as well. You know, he's shield bashing away at this giant tentacle, chopping with his axe. And it seems like
I'll be up
anytime
there too.
and Zara's firing.
Reluctantly.
Zara's firing away. Zara's firing away with her arrows, and it seems like every tentacle that gets injured, another fresh one takes its place, and this thing is just never ending. And
It's like a hydra.
and the first of the tentacles, as it gets close enough, starts to reach up, and it's going to actually pick the mangonel up. One of the sailors tries to stay on it, and it's actually going to pick the mangonel up and just chuck it out into the water. The sailor falls onto the deck of the ship, actually rips it off of the deck, and this thing starts to just, you know, slowly beat the crap out of your ship. As that mangonel got ripped off, Renarian, you feel your heart sink, and you feel this this utter sense of dread.
Oh wait, we're lighter now. Shouldn't we be faster?
Yeah, I'd say again.
We're lighter now. Shouldn't we be faster?
Yeah. So you feel this utter sense of dread as it feels like a piece of you is now missing, and you hear the voice again. Come to me, Captain. And you feel your heart beating as you feel another heartbeat. You can hear it. It's louder than any of the screaming of the sailors, the Warforged yelling, any of the other party members, and you hear this other heartbeat, and you go to locate its position, and it is just above the helm in the chamber where the elemental that runs the ship is. And as you look to it, you can feel it beating, thump thump, thump thump, getting faster and faster.
I will go up there.
It's been a while. It's been a while since you've been up here. The wards still hold. You have a little thing that you have to do that is basically a password that only you know, as you draw it onto the ward and step in to the chamber. The orb that is in front of you is it looks to be completely made of water. And you once again hear the voice. You have always known your freedom is on this ship. Your power is on the ship. And the whole room seems to shake with each one of your heartbeats. Come to me, Captain.
I'll walk forward with my dragon marked hand out and touch the orb.
You feel as one of the tentacles smashes into the ship. It brings you down to one knee just before touching the orb, but you do go ahead and just slap that hand on there, and you hear the voice as you feel the tentacles of the Kraken sliding up your legs and torso. It's time to meet me and yourself We are the same. We want freedom through power. You asked me my name. I am freedom. I am power. I am Stormhound. And though no one's there to see it, the body of Rhinarian disappears. And the rest of the party on board the deck of the ship is you see the writhing tentacles of the Kraken as they continue to batter the ship. They stiffen as you hear the beast roar from below, as the tentacles are slowly covered in the long lappets and oral arms of what must be a jellyfish of titanic proportions. The Kraken tentacles slowly but surely disengage. It's not a very dramatic flair to this. It's not taking a bunch of slashing or piercing or bludgeoning damage. It's just sliding away as the pain overtakes it of the other tentacles. And if any of you were to look over the side of the ship, the tentacles seem to be coming from the ship itself. The lappets and oral arms of the jellyfish. The Kraken tentacles slide back into the water, and you hear its long, low moan as it disengages and slowly fades away into the water. And something you've never seen a Kraken do before, it actually shoots a bunch of ink out and dives deep to hide itself from whatever predator has proven worthy enough to call it prey. Rhinarian, you appear. You find yourself on the floor of the chamber, utterly soaked from head to toe. And you hear the cheering of sailors outside.
Is my hand still touching the orb at this point?
No.
Okay. Just out loud. What was that? Was that you? Was that us?
I don't know, but we did the thing.
Oh no, you're not in the room.
Odin, where'd you go?
Odin, take your hand. No. No. You hear the voice and it says, "It was us. It was our freedom and our power." And you catch a glimpse of a water elemental gliding through the water the way a bird does in the air. And it is free. It's the first time in your life that you've ever felt true freedom. And suddenly that water elemental is captured by something, some sort of mechanical artificing contraption. And the next thing it sees are gnomes, and then the unmistakable members of your own house wearing traditional robes. And you get the sense that this being is something more than a water elemental, but maybe it had taken that form in order to feel that freedom before it was forced into staying in that form and put into this cage. You have given me freedom and power, and I offer you the same.
I thank you. You saved my crew. You saved me. Whatever I need to do to get that power again, I will do it. That is everything I've looked for. That could be our ticket out.
Indeed. Indeed.
I've never seen a Kraken run like that. Never known of one to.
Yes. In the meantime, I hope we're heading somewhere where we can get repairs.
Yes, we are, friend. Yes, we are.
Good. And yeah, outside you hear the cheering of sailors, and Cookie's voice is starting to tell all the sailors, how to stop the leaks and do other things to keep the ship going while you guys continue to float out. And
And we'll never address those guys again.
And Team Rocket's blasting off again.
so, Rhinarian, do you leave the chamber?
Yes, yeah, I would have left the chamber at that point to go join the crew and
All right.
oversee repairs with Cookie.
So, for the rest of you, you are thoroughly confused as to exactly what happened. And Rhinarian appears covered in water, smelling of something not from the surface of seawater. Very almost like a nasty fish smell, but fresh. Not old like a fish market.
Captain, you need a shower, mate.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. I will prestidigitation myself. Dry.
All right.
Presto change.
Yeah. Presto changeo, and you are good. You're good to go.
All right. We'll never address what has happened here.
What do you mean? What happened?
Exactly. Nobody will ever talk about it.
I don't know what you mean, man. Man, what happened to this ship? God.
I don't know. Are you legitimately asking me what happened? Because I don't know.
I don't either, man. I just got here. What do you mean? Hi. Hello. Anyway. Glad everyone's okay.
Yeah, me too.
Off to storm home then?
I'm sorry, Xander.
Not everyone.
Not everyone.
Got hurt.
The other ship.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you saw we barely got out. I don't think we were going to be able to save anybody.
True. Still not time.
Were there any survivors in the water, though?
Oh, you guys had
Well, we got the fuck out of there.
Several turns going 80 feet per 6 seconds.
Never mind.
Yeah. You would have to make a significant trek back to. I mean, you would be going with the waves. You could go back and check for survivors.
It would.
The same way the Kraken went back.
Yeah, let's not.
We're gonna just continue on to Stormhome. We are missing our main weapon. The ship is damaged.
Yeah, that's kind of rough.
All right. the rest of the day is just chock full of repairs and all sorts of stuff that you guys are doing. And let's see. So you started on 26. That would make it
It was
27
27 right there.
And it is now, we'll say the night passes uneventfully, and you are here, and it is now 28 Oleroon. And you guys have another 2 days before getting to Stormhome. The ship's gonna make it as long as nothing else happens, according to Cookie. And would anybody like to do anything in these last 2 days? All right.
No, not really.
Okay.
All right. Well, that means you get as far as Stark Crag Rock on 28 Oleroon, and then the next morning is actually there are only 28 days in the months. So it is now 1 Therendor. Woo, you lasted a month.
Yeah.
By we, you mean majority of the party.
It also wasn't a full month because we started on like the 6th or the 9th.
Oh
Excuse
yeah,
me.
that's true. That's true.
We made it
Well,
3/4 of a month. Well, almost.
Technically, the story started on 6 Oleroon. That's when you
Yeah.
landed at Sharn.
Mm-hmm. But the party started on the 9th.
Yeah. The party first met on the 9th.
Yeah, Odin, don't piss off the ship.
All right. And as the again with the waves riding into the waves, it takes you a little bit longer to get there, but the on 2 Therendor, you guys pull into Stormhome, the seat of House Lyrandar. And yeah, that's where we're gonna call it.
That's
That'll
good.
be a
Good
good
job,
spot
everybody.
to pick up.
Good session,
All right.
everybody. Sorry for being late. I played my job.
Yeah, I start my new job tomorrow, so I'm really hoping it's all good with D&D. My Monday game may suffer, but this game should be good.
Nice.
Should still be good.
Okay, guys, I'm about to fall asleep, so I'm taking off. Have a good night. Unless we
Good
want to level, I
night.
mean, we could
Yeah.
level. I'm just saying. I haven't leveled for a little while.
What?
We haven't leveled for a little while. Should we level?
You guys leveled before killing Mognir.
Yep.
And
And then we
since
killed
then-
Mogneer.
And
And
we
the-
survived the Kraken.
Well, the level of killing, or the level we got before killing Mognir, I think was supposed to be our level for killing Mognir. That was a pity level.
Yeah. You'll soon, but not yet.
But then we had a 2-hour combat session.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay, guys, have a good night. The stream is ending.
Yep. Have a good night.